What do you call it when a chameleon can no longer change colors? A reptile dysfunction. So what has happened today is they've rebuffed sailing experience on all kinds of stuff. And you can see right here, XP per hour, 120k. And that's a good sample size. It's almost an hour sample size. The sample size that I did, sample size. I said sample size a few too many times and now it's losing all relevance. The sample size that I did was I went until my cargo hold was maxed at 240 and then I cleaned it. So that's like one full lap of the salvaging sort of process, I would say. I don't know. So during this time, I was harvesting from the crystal extractor roughly every minute. I was definitely a little bit AFK. So this is the method that I was doing. I was on the hook, and then I had Captain Boyd Jenkins on this hook, and we both were salvaging in this nice double spot here. And at no point did both of these go down fully for an extended period of time. So if that were to happen, I would have hopped, and I would have lost maybe 5k XP an hour, something like that. I didn't notice them go down, basically. They might have for a short period, but they've really changed how these work, and there's 6 of these thingies. You'd have to be pretty unlucky. Oh, only 2 of them will be down at a time. You have to be unlucky for both of them to be yours, and then they will come back up naturally. It just takes a couple minutes. So, back on topic here. I was on this hook, he was on that hook, went until the cargo hold was maxed at 240. At that point, I started salvaging at the station, and I put Jolly Jim on this dragon hook over here. And overall, like, that was very side screen content. I was clicking roughly every minute. Anytime this moved, this shipwreck, I would have to re-click my hook, and that's all it is. And when your inventory is full, you just quick deposit here. No issues there. And then you click this once a minute for some XP. If you completely ignored the crystal extractor, this would have been about 110k XP an hour. Because this only gives 14k XP an hour if you're tick perfect. And I was not tick perfect. I was missing some ticks on that. It was ticking me off. And then the salvaging portion, both of them are on there. I salvaged. I was a bit AFK. Like, I wasn't sitting at, like, watching. When am I done the last one? As soon as I'm done, I, like, speed dropped and went back in. I was taking my time. This is a very reproducible 120k XP an hour, which is pretty sweet. So that's the rate. That's kind of what we're looking at right now. So what Jagex did is they posted this update today of fixing the sailing XP rates. Before this update, I was getting about 110 to 115k XP an hour. So I'm just going to say it's the exact same as what it was before. The difference is, before this update, you couldn't have this guy on this hook as well. So all of the tweaking that they've done, and this guy can be on the hook, it all balances out to be the same as it was before. The major kind of nerf that they've done is the full AFK method, and I'm going to test that one now, and I'll be back with that clip shortly here. So, but right before I do that, quickly, they restored all of the XP from salvaging. It was 34 yesterday, and now it's back up to 95. It was 95 on release, so they tinkered with all the numbers, and that's kind of what it was. So we read this in yesterday's video. If you're interested, you can watch that, or you can read this. It's not too long, just a quick little blog post of they've fixed stuff. Now they've posted this update, which is just good to note. The drop rates for dragon sheets while on Slayer task for both the strike worms and the frost dragons are not working. Which is great, because I spent like 700 Slayer points to get a Frost Dragon task. I then didn't get it, so I started Turiel skipping. I did that for about half an hour. I finally got the Frost Dragon task. I killed about 150, got no sheets. So that was that's really sad. That's one of the first times that I've been truly deeply affected by a little Jagex oopsie daisy. But it is what it is. They're going to fix it, and then I'll forget about this in roughly 2 to 6 years. So, alright, we're going to do a full cycle of this guy, Jenkins and Jim, on the hooks, and me just not even paying attention whatsoever. I'm not going to click the extractor. I'm going to pretend that this is 30 minutes AFK in my pocket. I'll time how long it takes as well for the cargo hold to fill, and then I'll clean all of it, and we'll see what the XP per hour is on that method. That would be the method where literally, well, I'll see how long it takes, but I'm expecting it's going to be like 20 minutes for this to fill up, maybe half an hour. Alright, be right back. Alright, this is taking way longer than I thought, so I figured I'd jump in with an update here. So here's the update. MAGA is trending on Twitter. Can you believe it? In 2025? Okay, so I posted a tweet that says, yay or nay. Imagine they added a spell that was teleport cargo to bank, at level 97 or something like super high. 25k views, 279 likes. It's pretty funny. I just started liking random comments. I don't actually like these. These are all awful comments. No, not actually. But there's no shot they could add this. This would be the most broken, overpowered thing ever. Like, your cargo hold would fill up and you just click tele to the bank and then you just keep going. I mean, if they balanced it around it costing like a crap load of money or something, then like sure. But here's the update. So I hopped worlds right at the start of this, 26 minutes. Ooh, this is the first time both shipwrecks have been down, and I'm not gonna touch them. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna leave it, and they'll come back up within a few minutes. I'm treating this like this is actual fully pure AFK, not touching anything. So I'm 26 minutes in, and I'm like, surely my cargo hold's almost full. Open it up. I got 94 out of 240 in there. This is going to take over an hour to fill my cargo hold, which means over an hour of complete AFK. My character stands here, and these two guys do their thing. When one of these shipwrecks come back up, they'll be back into salvaging mode. But look at the XP. It's 17.5k. You'll get a lot more XP. I think that will go up a good amount. Maybe not a good amount, but it'll go up when I actually check it at the station. And if anyone's complaining that, oh my gosh, the XP rates are so nerfed on this method. Bro, I'm not at my computer for 25 straight minutes. I come back and I've gained 7k XP and, what is it, 94 cargo. So, well anyways, I'll be back soon when I'm done this hour. It'll be in another hour is when I'll be done. But I'll be back in an hour when we're fully done this method. Actually, one last thing. So if I'm in a world where there's nobody at these shipwrecks and nobody at these shipwrecks, then you gotta hop. Or you have to move. So you need to make sure you're in a world that's populated, it's got people in it. Otherwise, this doesn't work. Because these will never come back up unless somebody is at another one. Like, when one goes down, one comes up. That's just how it works. So, yeah, hopefully these are back up soon, and the XP keeps flowing in while I go crank my... Yo, I was watching for the exact tick that it happened. It took an hour and 6 minutes to fill my cargo hold. We're going to salvage this now. That is insane. I literally left my computer for 25 minutes. My computer screen turned off. Like, it went into sleep mode. I came back, but my thing was still logged in. I just got a rune spear. And I was still logged in and still salvaging. I don't know how many times these went down because I literally wasn't at my computer. Full 100% true AFK. When people say agility's AFK and you're actually clicking every 3 seconds, that's not AFK. This is true AFK. I was away from my keyboard for an hour and for 6 minutes. An hour and 6 minutes until this filled up. So crazy AFK, and that was around 17k XP an hour. That's what it was getting. Now the XP is going to go up quite a bit. Okay, it took 45 seconds to clean 25 salvage, or whatever it's called, to salvage the salvage, to whatever. And then it takes me under 5 seconds of clicking to drop everything, and then open the cargo hold, get more, and come back on the station. So once you've done the hour of AFK, you then need to do 10 minutes of paying attention for 5 seconds every minute. So that's still like 95% AFK. These are the final 15 salvage that I have left. And the XP per hour is gonna probably hit 40k. And the total time from 0 salvage in the crate, or in the cargo hold, up until the point that I've gotten 240 and then cleaned 240, is an hour and 18 minutes. So once I had the full cargo hold, my timer was at 107, so it took about 11 minutes to clean all of those up right at the end of it. And the beauty is, like, while I'm doing this, they're still going, they're still getting more. So I did not touch the crystal extractor a single time. If you want to buff this from 40k XP an hour up to around 54k XP an hour, you just have to click on the crystal extractor once per minute. Now that might get changed in the future. I'm fine if they do want to change the crystal extractor, maybe make it so it gives no XP and then rebalance the stuff, but I don't know. It's just such a weird item, like click it for free XP every minute. I don't know. I don't like that design as like actual game design. Ooh, 69 platinum tokens. That's like the second funniest number of all time. I appreciate you watching the video. If you like this kind of content and stuff like that, I encourage you to consider subscribing. You could definitely share the video with your mom's future ex-boyfriend's dog's roommate or something like that. Whoever you want to share it with. Slam the like button. Like, click the like button. Click the like button. If there's a button on your screen that says like, click it. And we'll see you in the next video. God, this was the worst intro of my life.